Cam Smith with U Sports Production, reporting to you from Goudy Field in Langford, BC. Thank you for tuning in. The junior varsity Belmont Bulldogs look to right the ship after a disappointing 36-13 loss to a talented St. Thomas More team. The Bulldogs offense struggled in their season opener, but have the talent to put points on the board against Sullivan Heights club that was idle in week 1. Look for Jacob Hansen to distribute the ball and utilize the weapons at his disposal in this game. The O-line success is a key factor in this week's game as a talented group of athletes look to set a standard for pass protection going forward in the season. Belmont's defense is solid with a host of players emerging as disruptive forces on the field and look to continue the trend into today's matchup. It's a great day for football, Sullivan Heights and Belmont Bulldogs, University Football, Goudy Field. And Belmont would defer, and that's Liam Ford with a really nice kick. And that's mishandled by the return man. And this is what sets the tone today. That is Sasha Olak, and that is Bermaggio with a beautiful tackle. And that'll take care of it right there, pinning him deep. And Sullivan Heights trying to get out of their own end zone. And Medeiros, he just penetrates. And that is a great tackle there by Medeiros with good penetration in the backfield. And Belmont would continue with great pressure from the D-line. Push the quarterback outside, and that is some great contain right there. And that's Faulkner, and then Bullinger with a nice tackle to finish things off. On third down, the Stars. That's a bad snap, and here's Andrew Bain with the fumble recovery. That's going to set up the Bulldogs nicely. And Gavin Thompson will get the ball, and that's Medeiros and Cromack blocking up front. That's a great pull right there. I'll tell you what, that's a great touchdown for the Bulldogs. Getting out early. Extra point is good. And the Stars will go 3 and out. That's Hansen out of the shotgun now. And they're driving, and that is going to go. Hansen's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go right up the middle, and he's got some space. And he keeps turning those legs, and that's a great run. Oh, and the ball comes loose, and that is recovered by Sullivan Heights. Stars will go 3 and out again. Now the Dogs, they're deep in Sullivan Heights territory. And that's Jacob Hansen with the handoff to Gareth. He's got blocking up front, but he's going to go up the middle and pounding his way through. And he is in for the touchdown with a great run. And that puts the Bulldogs up, but the extra point is good, 14-0 early on. And the rain really begins to pick up. And that is McAvoy. And he's going to take a high snap, but he's going to find some space up the middle, and he's going to turn on the Jets. And there he goes all the way. That's going to put Sullivan Heights on the board. Extra point is no good, 14-6, Bulldogs. And still in the first, the weather has just turned ugly. And Hansen, he's going to get this ball, put it in the air right to Olak. Olak with a great catch, and he's going to keep moving those legs, and he's got about 3 men on him, and he 4, 5, 6, and he is taking them all the way down to the 25-yard line. Change it ends into the second quarter, and that rain's still coming down, and Olak in motion, and Olak, he's going to take the ball, and he's going to cut it up. So, and he heads to the outside, and there he goes. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. And that's Olak with the major. Make the score after the extra point is good, 21-6, Bulldogs. And the defense for the Bulldogs, they would just continue to shine on the back of Medeiros. And he's wreaking havoc all day long in the backfield. That is a fine play by that young man. And the Stars looking to get something going here. And they're going to put the ball up in the air, and this looks good. It's a nice ball, but out of nowhere comes Connor Jervis with a great defensive play. He's got some hops, that young man. And that will force Sullivan Heights to punt. And now with the ball, that's Hansen. Hansen's going to put this up nicely. And there is Austin Simpson with a great catch down at the 23-yard line. And then after a holding call, Hansen, and he's going to find Bermojo, and I'll tell you what, that is a fantastic throw, a great catch down to about the 6-yard line. That's for a first down, Bulldogs. And then the Bulldogs, Hansen, and he's going to look for Olak, and yeah, he's got a nice catch right there, but that's going to come back on a holding call. And then Hansen, he's going to put this one out, and he's going to find Jenkins with a great catch down to about the 3-yard line. That's a fantastic catch by Jenkins. But after a turnover and downs on a bunch of madness, pinned deep is Sullivan Heights, and they're going to try and run the ball up. But there's Austin Ward with a great tackle right there. And then the Stars with a bad snap, and that'll hit the ground. And look who's there. That's a lineman, and that is none other than Bain comes up with it. And that is a lineman's dream right there. Touchdown, Andrew Bain, and you gotta love that. Don't see that too often. Belmont Bulldogs pulling away in the second quarter. And then late in the second quarter, that's the Bulldogs with the ball again, 28-6. And that is Kyle Faulkner. He's going to take the handoff, and this young man has some speed. He's got space, and he has gone all the way. This rookie just got his first touchdown, and that is a great run, and nice to see this young man contributing in a big way early on in his Bulldogs career. And once again, the extra point is good again by Liam Ford. That's 35-6. And the Stars time winding down in the first half. Got to get something going. Oh, and the snap is, that's a rough one right there. But Jenkins is there to pick it up. And that is going to end the half. What a great half for the Bulldogs, 35-6. And with the second half of football underway, the rain continues to come down. It's Ford on the jet sweep. And look out, he's going to take it down to about the 25-yard line. But Ford isn't done yet, as Hansen throws a nice ball right to Ford, and Ford is going to bring it all in until he's tackled around the 8-yard line. Great play by Jacob Hansen right to Ford. And then Hansen, he's going to give this to Faulkner, and Faulkner is going to find space created by that O-line. He's in for his second touchdown of the game. Breaking this wide open is the Belmont Bulldogs. That's a nice touchdown by Faulkner. And Ford with the extra point. It's good again, making a score 42-6 for the Bulldogs third quarter. And the Stars just trying to get something going here, but Marquise and Jenkins just stuffing that middle and taking care of business right there. These Stars can't get anything going with this Bulldogs defense, who have come to play with contributions from a lot of players. And then on this play here, Sullivan Heights, they're going to try and move the ball. They're going to try and cut it up the middle. No, right there is Jenkins. Stuffs him in his tracks. Another great play by Jenkins. And Hansen done for the day. And that brings in Austin Simpson. Simpson going to go right to Geither. And Geither is going to churn his legs. This young man, he hits hard. And he's going to get a bunch of yards, about 2 yards shy of a first down. And then Simpson, once again, he'll find Geither, and he'll find a little out route, and then turning upfield is Geither, and he's got one man to beat, two men to beat, three men to beat, and he's got another one, and he is going to go all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. That's a beauty right there. Oh, there's old Superman right there. These young men, I got to love this. They shake their hands. They know he didn't do something right, but whatever. It's all good, and that's a touchdown for the Belmont Bulldogs. And with the torrential rains, going for 7-7 on PATs, that's Ford. You got to love this. The snapper, the holder, and Liam Ford. What a day in the rain. And then in the fourth quarter, that's Simpson. Simpson over to Geither. And Geither, this young man, is a tough one. Coming off that touchdown, lays the lumber right there. He's not going anywhere. And you got to love when this young man, he starts to use that body. He is a tough customer. A lot of challenge in this game with the rain. But this one's going to end 49-6 for the Bulldogs, putting up 49 points in this kind of weather. That's something to be said on its own. That's a complete game of football by these Belmont Bulldogs. Always got something to work on, but you got to love it when three facets of the game all come together in a 49-6 victory over Sullivan Heights. You know, Sullivan Heights, they gave it everything they had. It's just tough conditions out there, and Belmont was a little bit too much on this day. Contributions from everybody in this game. Good to see. Let's get out in the community. Let's support events like this. My name is Cam Smith with Youth Sports Production. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the field.